Hi family, I'm back with another video. So the new book that I'm actually reading right now is After We Collided. The book is by Anna Todd, which was actually published in 2014. And what made me be able to actually get hold of the book as much as it's 6 years old and stuff like that was because of the movie. So I recently watched the movie, and I don't know how and stuff like that, how I only knew about the movie now and about the books just now and all that. So the movie is also from the same name, After We Collided. So it's based on the same book by Anna Todd. So I watched the movie and I actually kind of I liked the movie and actually how the movie was portrayed and stuff like that. And I went to internet, and when I went to the internet, I actually found out that there's actually a book. So I went and downloaded the ebook of the same movie, After We Collided. And after reading the book and stuff like that, and like on the introduction of the book, I got to find out that there are other novels besides the After We Collided. So After We Collided is the second. The first one is After. So there's after the first one, the second one, After We Collided, and the other three more books. So I think there are like five of them. After something, they're still talking about Tessa and Harry. So to cut the story short, I'm just going to talk briefly about the book and why I loved the book, and I will also kind of touch on the differences between the book and the movie, and or what was the twist of a 10 on the book, or sorry, on the movie, which was maybe happened a bit different from the movie. So it's Tessa and Haden. Tessa, she's a young woman. I think she's probably 17, 18 there. And Haden is 20. And then they meet at university. The name of the university, they say, is WCW, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm still gonna talk more on the another video after posting this one. So I'll just post two videos about the book because I'm almost done with the book. I'm just left with few pages. So Tessa, the book actually, when it begins, it was kind of confusing for me before I actually found out that there's actually the first movie where it's after. So before I knew that there's a first movie, it just starts from Hardin and Tessa, they're not talking to each other and stuff like that. So she's angry with him, and yeah, something happened, but I just did not understand what the author was actually thinking about starting the book like that. But yeah, now I understand because I have to get the after book. Then when I get the after book, I get the other three books as well. So that when I talk about this book, I talk about like all of them, what really, where they began and how they got to where they are with the After We Collided, and what happens in the end. So I'm just gonna say I will continue talking about the After We Collided because I mean, I already read the book, and the others I haven't got hold of them just yet. So Tessa and Harin, what happened is that Harin actually with his friends, he made a bet that he can actually break Tessa's virginity, and actually is going to bring them proof that he actually has broken her virginity and stuff like that. So she falls in love with him, and then while he was attracted to her through a bet, and then when he actually get to know her, he actually falls in love with her, and now it's too late. He has already made that bet, and he has to actually keep his end of the bargain with the friends and stuff like that. So the way that I see it is like they had an end, the group of friends that he was keeping before he met Tessa, or like the type of life that he was living before he met Tessa. It was a bit rough. It was like that kind of a rough life, and judging by his age, it's kind of understandable why he was like that. I mean, we all have been in our 20s, and that is the time when we are very naughty as well. Besides the teenage times, we are like kind of getting to the middle adult, but we are also very, very naughty. We're exploring, we are seeing we're doing things differently. We hurt people, we get hurt, we get bruised, and stuff like that. And then in that end, you get to understand what really happens with the whole book. And then Tessa is angry with him. They break up, and then Hardin is trying to get Tessa to actually forgive him, and actually Tessa is not having any of it and stuff like that. So that's where we get to understand what really happens. And until then, thank you guys. I'm going to post another video talking about everything else, what happens after that. And until the next video, thank you guys. Adios.